chips. Let's talk about them. Great chips. Doritos. Good crunch. Good texture. Good fucking shape. You could dip them in shit. Even though they don't need to be dipped in. Lots of different flavors. Fucking good. Lay's. Really good too. Almost the same qualifications. Although it's circular. But then there's Ruffles with the ridges. Ooh, Ruffles got ridges, boy. Them shits are good as fuck. Funyuns. Fucking onion ring chip. Damn, shits are good too. Regular Cheetos? Not so much. Some fucking Flamin' Hot Cheetos, better. Flamin' Hot Cheeto fries, even better. Flamin' Hot Cheeto puff. That's where it's at. Even regular Cheeto puff, really good. But, you know, eat your own fucking chip. You know, make your own choices. I watched a video on YouTube of some fucking guy, Cedric, talking to you. Cereal. Let's talk about it. What kind? What? What kind? Oh. I thought you said something important. So fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch, you know, top tier. Fruity Pebbles, maybe B tier, you know, not all the way to the top. Captain Crunch with the berries. Ooh, better throw them berries in there. Yeah, berries. What the fuck do you got? You eating the peanut butter shit? You scraping the roof of your mouth for no reason. I used to think that was a lie until I became an adult, and as an adult I can't calculate the cereal correctly, and I always put way too much in. As a kid, my parents would do it and be like, oh yeah, you get this much cereal, and I'm like, alright, and I eat that cereal and I want more, and then I go to get some more, and then my parents are like, nah, you're good, and then I am good, I don't even need it. But now as an adult, I could pour however much cereal I fucking want. So I poured cereal all up in that bowl. You know, I use the big old bowls too, you know, maybe even some Tupperware. You know, if you use a cup, you're a fucking lunatic, and I don't want to talk to you. You do not eat cereal out of a fucking cup. Like, you can't. It just don't. You could eat fucking ice cream out of a cup. That's perfectly cool. That's perfectly legal. It's legal to do in my fucking book. You know what I mean? But they got that one cereal. Was that fucking Cookie Crisp? Fucking literally just chocolate chip cookies. That's cool if you like chocolate chip cookies. I think might as well just eat a Chip Ahoy, you know? Fucking dope. Then they made that cinnamon French toast cereal. Who wants the? Why do you want the? What did you add powdered sugar? Like what the? What's the point? So I went to an ostrich farm. That's what an ostrich is. And it was crazy. Those things are fucking dinosaurs, bro. They can't fly, and that's fucking thank God, because if they did, they'd probably murder all of us easily. That neck is like fucking made of like a belt, like it's leather or something. Maybe I'm saying that backwards. Anyways, whoa. Some other shit about me. I like to play tabletop games, mainly Dungeons and Dragons, but I play some other horror games too. Haven't done any of the spaceship shit yet, but yeah, I got a dungeon master because everyone I play with is dumb. The reason I started playing D&D was because I used to play a Pokemon trading card game with my brother, and I guess my dad would be kind of jealous that I was spending so much time with my brother, and so he would tell me like, oh dude, you guys gotta play D&D. I used to play that when I was a kid, and it was hella fun. He's like, I'm gonna buy this and we're gonna play. So this fucking guy buys the starter set, whatever, and then I have it, and he's like, oh, you need to be the DM because you're the only one in our family with half a brain. And so I start, we sit down, and I like I'm looking at the things and trying to read the shit. First time ever looking at any D&D content at all. I had no idea what I was doing. I had fucking 4 people, and so I'm asking my dad like, hey, how do we do this? He's like, I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? He's like, I don't know, I was never a dungeon master. like, okay, so I guess I got to figure it out. What we did that session, though, I was basically just using, like, Pokemon rules, like, from the Pokemon trading card game to just make up stories and shit, because I kind of have a feeling of Dungeons and Dragons on how it's, like, fucking, you just kind of make up your own shit. So I was just doing that, and it was fucking terrible. Just awful. But so I learned a lot from YouTube, and a lot from just reading the books, and now I can DM pretty good. So, Cedric, when are we gonna do a FaceTime D&D sesh? We can record it, put it on here, bro. Talk to me, talk to me, talk to me. So I used to work at Safeway. I used to work overnights. Then it was produce. That was when I was going to school. I got my associate's degree in English. So I write my own stories and shit, but they're really it's hard to keep yourself motivated and focused. And nice work. But yeah, I went to Evergreen College. Then I went to De Anza College. And they're both community colleges. And after De Anza, I got 2 degrees. Didn't even know. I showed up the day to grab my diploma or whatever the fuck it was, my degree. And they're like, oh, it says here you got 2 of them. What the fuck? Why didn't you... Like, you take all the classes and you have all the requirements to get the diploma, but you still need to do the application yourself and send it in. Like, what kind of fucking craziness is that? Like, what kind of bureaucracy jumping through hoops bullshit is that? Like, are you kidding me? The computer should already do it for you. The computer knows. It's like, okay, it has me in the system. It has my classes I took. It has all my fucking grades from that class. Boom. Like, what the fuck? Give me the diploma. Just mail it. Why do I have to do this? Oh, it's crazy. Yeah, so I got it, and then I got accepted to San Jose State. And that was just too expensive for everything, and I couldn't afford it. At the same time, I was getting married, and so I was saving up for that. Stupid shit. And then I just couldn't afford it, and I didn't want to ask my grandparents for money. Being late. Let's talk about it. Fucking hate being late. Like, I usually have to show up to a place like at least 15 to 30 minutes early. Especially if I have a fucking interview. That's just the worst fucking anxiety. Like, I try to get ready and pump myself up. I end up getting there at 45 minutes early, and I'm just sitting in the parking lot with no fucking emotions. It's like, well, there goes all my fucking hype from, getting ready and getting, amped up. It's hard to get amped up after you've been sitting in the car for 45 minutes. You stand up, you open your door, and your legs are fucking numb and tingling. There's some times when I'm not even really late, but I feel like I'm running late because I put pressure on myself to be at places at certain times, even though I don't have to be there. It's really fucking stupid, and it's really fucking annoying, and I really wish I could think differently, but I can't. And that's why weed was invented. I fucking hate traffic. Like, the biggest thing about traffic is, it's people are having too many fucking kids. You shouldn't have more kids than 1 or 2, Like, fuck, man, you got... it's just simple fucking math. There's 2 people, that's 2 cars in 1 house, that takes up a driveway, maybe 2 spots on the street, and then, boom, you have 1 kid. Eventually, that's another car. Boom, another kid, that's another car. That's 4 fucking cars. And then let's say those people get divorced, and then they get with somebody else and have another kid. Why would you do that? Now you just added another kid to the list of fucking shitty kids. First of all, are you that likable of a person? Do we want your personality to be duplicated? What do you bring to the table? You're not funny. You're not good looking. You're not fucking intelligent. You're not figuring shit out. It's like, what are you doing? You found somebody who's just as fucking worthless as you are to have sex with you and have another kid, so that way you guys have something to fucking keep your guys' lives afloat. Oh, it's about my kid. It's always like that. Oh, it's about my kid. No, it's not. You put it about yourself. The fact that you have so many, there's no way you can give that much attention to that many kids. Yeah, that's bad. But that's just the way I think. I mean, you don't have to keep having kids. We contraceptives and what have you. The sponge, you know? The sponge. So I used to always play those tycoon games. Like Roller Coaster Tycoon, fucking Fast Food Tycoon, Railroad Tycoon, fucking Zoo Tycoon. Hella fun. What happened to those? Like they just became mobile games now? Like what happened to there's no real gamers anymore. Like mobile games aren't real games. Oh man. Like mobile games are all like time waster games nowadays. Like you have to wait a certain time to even play it and shit. And then if you don't want to wait, you could just pay. So I got banned on Instagram. I can't post comments, I can't like pictures, and I can't put comments captions on my pictures, but I could post pictures and I could post stories. Basically, I can't market myself, not like I was marketing anyways. But the main thing was my captions. I'm nothing without captions. That's where I would throw my jokes. They're hating. You know what I fantasize about sometimes? About like just being a good person. Like I think like, oh, it would be so sick if somebody offered me drugs and I was just able to say no. If somebody gives me drugs, I'm like, I shouldn't, but like I have this fantasy of me just being all fucking holier than thou and being like, nah, it's okay. You go ahead. Not gonna happen. Friday, waiting for this full video upload so I can do mine. Trying to hit that quota of once a week, I guess. About to pick up my kid and go home and do everything that I'm supposed to fucking do as a dad. It's kind of fun though. I basically just play all the shit that I like to play with him. I got him a fucking Game Boy and shit. He plays the PS2. Plays the N64 sometimes at my fucking mother-in-law's house. Got the Street Fighter 2 cabinet in the garage. Got that fucking Nintendo Switch bullshit. And then I get fucking board games and shit. Fun. All annoying though. Doesn't know how to play, doesn't know how to share. It's like, damn, man, fuck. Well, once he's older, then we could play some crazy games. Fuck, I should probably try Jenga. Like, I can't wait to beat his ass in Crazy 8s or some shit. Joke will be on me when I find out that I fucking suck at Crazy 8s.
I guess I should go to sleep.